Good morning, hi, and welcome to Prayer Time. I'm Laura Topper. This is Prayer Time on New Thought Media Network, and I am here live from the UK. It's Saturday afternoon, it's probably Saturday morning for you, or it may be Saturday evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are on this amazing planet. You are welcome here and now to join in the practice of a deepening practice of awareness. And we do this through a practice that we use that is known as spiritual mind treatment, or cosmic prayer, I like to call it, where we know that we are uniting with that greater essence and knowing and wisdom and presence that's beyond our wildest imagination and the limitations of our own minds. And we can use this power, we can use this presence, we can use it to connect with and to commune with and to state and declare what we already know as truth. And that's what we're doing here today. So welcome in if you're joining. If you're on Facebook already, then this is amazing. If you're joining later on, then you are so welcome here. And if you read the little captions that came up on the presentation banner, the logo at the video at the beginning, it said, "You are in safe hands." Wow, I love that, because sometimes we feel as if life is falling apart and we don't have any sense of control, or we don't know what our next move or our next step needs to be, and we feel that there's a safety net that we're slipping through. And I'm here to remind you and to remind each of us and remind myself here that there is this greater love, this love that is absolute, that is everywhere, that is in and as and through everything. And when I say that, it's not because I've read it and I'm reciting it and quoting it from a book or from Ernest Holmes or from a spiritual teaching. This is because I feel this within me. I feel that this thing that I get to choose as God, calling it God, knowing it as God, that it is present everywhere. Because if it is in one thing, then it has to be in everything. I mean, that just makes logical sense to me. And I know that we're coming away from logic here as we enter into the realm of the divine, which doesn't always make human sense. And yet there is, as far as I know and I believe, there is this foundational love that is the love that is expressing through everything. And even when it feels messy, or it feels that we just want to run from it and hide from it, or whatever tactic we use to kind of not face it in our lives, that's too okay. That is fine. We acknowledge that. And yet we can use prayer to change the way that we accept this, to lift into that higher consciousness of love that is always here. And that's what we're about to do right now. And I feel the prayer really is about a knowing of wholeness and oneness. That's what it feels for me today as I wake and rise and come into my day here. I was just on the seafront here walking along, and there was a passive march of people walking that were holding up banners saying, this earth is sacred, protect this earth. We need to do something right now to make a stand and to know that we're really loving Mother Gaia. And I just felt so moved. And I just, because of that, I really wanted to state my claim right now for wholeness, knowing that this truth of love is running through everything, and that we as humanity are stepping up and shining through and doing what is needed right now to know wholeness and oneness and unity as we come together to make choices that are empowered choices for ourselves, for our children, for humanity, and for this planet. So if you're with me on this, give me a thumbs up or a heart. And if you're able to just close your eyes, if it's okay for you to do that, then I welcome that, because this is prayer time and you are on New Thought Media Network. Yes. So let's get ready. Let's prepare for this. And we do this by closing our eyes. And we know that when we close our eyes, we're really not turning away and ignoring what's going on in life. We're just bringing our senses into, we're reining them in so that we are then focused on this one sense that is the all power, the all presence, the sense, the knowing, God. And as we do this and close our eyes, let's take a deep, slow breath together. Slowing down. Taking a moment here to slow down our breath, to center into the divine, into the truth of who we are, and to open up our hearts and our minds for the purpose of this prayer, this spiritual mind treatment, this cosmic prayer, knowing that we are one, we are unity, we are whole, and we are complete. And as I know this, for me, we each know this for ourselves and for our planet. And I know that this one presence that I know as God, I recognize this presence, yes, in everything that I see and everything that I don't see. It is here. It is the golden thread of everything. It is life itself, expressing uniquely in its infinite ways through everything. Oh, and I know that this everything is the experience of life that I am living right now. And I feel this within me, and I know this within me, that God is running through everything, as everything is the idea of everything. And as I open up to this knowing, this greater knowing, I know that I am one with this presence. Of course I am one with this presence, as I am a part of that infinite. And as I show up in my unique expression, so do you. So do we each show up and realize ourselves as the unique expression of the divine that we are. And I'm grateful for this. I'm grateful for being here right now, for this deeper realization that wholeness is who we are. That as I open my heart to knowing who I am, I'm opening my mind to accepting the wholeness of who I am. And that is the peace, the power, the presence, the love, the joy, the acceptance, the harmony, the prosperity and abundance. And I know that as I realize this for myself, of course, I realize this for others, and I see you realizing this too for you now. We are one in this game of life. We are one here expressing ourselves, and I see and know us each stepping up, taking responsibility for that expression and saying yes, saying our sacred yes, and being our sacred yes. Showing up with love, with compassion, empathy, and acceptance for all of those around us, for all of each of those on this planet, for every sentient being, and for the planet itself, for Mother Earth, Gaia, this home that I know is sacred, this home that loves, this home that nurtures and nourishes, and has everything that it needs to sustain us, the foundations and the structure, so that we each choose and get to choose to live here in harmony with each other and with this planet, this beautiful planet that is a part of the universe, which is a part of the multiverses, which is a part of the infinite, which is the idea of God. So I know that as we each choose in every moment to honor Mother Earth, to know that we are one with this, to feel the connection as we know the magnetics of our feet on the ground as we walk, as we know that we are pulled to Mother Earth and that we are here to be the best that we can be for ourselves, for this planet, for humanity. And I see and know this as wholeness, as completeness. That as we know that we are nurtured and nourished by God, that we choose to be this nurturing and this nourishing for the planet and for humanity. So I'm grateful for each of us stepping up and being here right now, saying our truth, speaking our word, being who we are, and showing up as this divine light, this divine knowing, this divine wisdom, where we use our mouths to speak, where we use our hands to do the work that needs doing right now. And I see and know us all joining together, heart to heart, with love as the common thread. And this I know as God, as the divine. So with this gratitude, with this deep sense of knowing, of gratitude, I let go of my word. I know that this is done. I know that we are each here doing what we are called to do and being who we are called to be. And we are becoming what we are called to become. We take that responsibility. And as I let go of this, I know that God has got this, because I speak these words into the mind of God. And God already has this done. This is already done and demonstrated. And I realize this right now. And I know this. As I choose to walk and speak in the knowing of faith, I let go of my word. I let go knowing God has got this, and I let go knowing that love is always here. Love is the way, and it is so. Yeah. Beautiful. It's great to be with you here. And I know that streaming here from the UK can be a little bit choppy with internet and kind of that long distance. And we are getting better internet connection here where we live. So I'm looking forward to that internet connection getting better so that it streams more clearly from where I am to wherever you are on this amazing planet. And yet I know that even if it's the stream of this is a little bit choppy and a little bit interrupted, I know that the intention that I set and the word that I speak and the vibration of that and the consciousness of that is already done. So even if you don't hear it all loudly and clearly, I know that you are hearing it and knowing it in your heart fully. And that is what this is about. Having that trust and that faith in the divine, not in me as the person giving the prayer, in the divine, in God, in love. So if you have any requests for prayers, please put them into the message here. And next time that I'm here, I will take that into my heart and mind and steer my prayer, the prayer towards that. It's just so great that you're here right now. And not only because of this broadcast, but because you're a New Thought Media Network and you're supporting this incredible ministry that is really creating magic around our globe. If this is what you love, and if you love New Thought Media Network, then you are welcome to pop a donation into the button. I like to call it a love offering because it comes from your heart, knowing that you are in the circulatory process and that you are part of, woven into the actual beingness of this ministry, New Thought Media Network. And if you love this also, there will be more broadcasts like this coming up today. So stay tuned in to New Thought Media Network, and wherever you are, know love in your hearts, peace in your hearts and in your minds, and joy as the expression of your day. Peace and blessings. Love is the way. Until next time.